Start recording, start streaming, start screaming.
No, I cannot do this high pitch sound with my voice, so it's
okay.
Okay.
Wow, that's much better.
Yes.
How's the sound?
The sound is quite good actually. So
yeah, you have to talk so we can, but it's okay.
Yeah, but it's
you're only team
annoying. So
what is annoying?
This
audio. I don't care about this right now. So what? Audio seems fun.
No, audio is fine.
Yeah. That's what I was talking about.
It's annoying about it, not the audio.
Yeah.
The audio is fine.
The audio is fine. So.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
So we have to change the
title.
Yeah. So
let's start with the Android stuff.
Okay. Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah. Okay.
Wait. And what's new about it? Or?
Yes. Also.
So tell me.
Don't we want? Okay. No.
I mean, it's it's a discussion between us.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh. I just say.
So is there like a name to it again?
I don't know.
Like Oreo or Nougat? Or?
I really don't know right now, but we could check. But not actually, no. I don't see any confusing name with the new Android 11.
Okay. So what's about it?
Yeah, also it just last week came out the developer preview 3, and that's the list developer preview before the beta testing. So all the features that should be in Android 11 should be already there, and then next month starts the beta testing, and in June, July should come the first release of Android 11. And yeah, there are different news about the graphical UI of Android. It improved the notification or the wallpaper app and stuff like that. The more
you want to show it?
Yes, I sent you some pictures.
Pictures? Where
yeah, on Telegram.
Okay.
Yeah, but wait.
Yeah, I will.
Okay. Yes, one of the most cool stuff is that right now when you have to give permission to an app, you have to decide if you want to give permission or not, and that's for until you uninstall the app or you change the permission on the settings of Android. Now you can set that you give the permission just one time. So it means if you want to give access to Google Maps at your position, it comes to pop up, and you can choose just this time. So the next time.
So it's only for asking for one time.
So if there is an app that you won't give access to the camera or the microphone, but one time you need it just to do something, you can just give it this time.
But it's for all kinds of permissions that you would need.
I think it's more about the more critical one, but I'm not sure we have. Yeah, probably it's for camera, video, sound. Position and storage. Oh, yeah.
Right. Yeah, okay.
It's better now. And we have a picture actually that we can show.
Here.
No. Okay. And then send you the pictures and to actually the whole.
Okay.
Okay, it's here.
Can you zoom?
Yes. So you see it's only this time, so you don't have actually to give access.
Well, only this time while using the app OT9. Okay.
Yes.
That's nice.
Yep, that's really nice. Yes, then another very nice new feature is that now you can, for when you are messaging with friends, you can use bubbles. So you have a notification, you can tap on the notification, there are some settings, and you can decide to do a bubble, And can you go back on Telegram?
You're still there.
No, it's okay. Yes. And now you see here. Yes. That here is the bubble, and you can then drag this.
Also, it's like you're chatting with someone.
Yes.
And while browsing through the operating system, you always have this little bubble.
Yes.
When you click on it, it's expanding, but you're never really leaving the UI where you're right now.
It's like on Messenger.
Okay.
How Messenger is like 5 years ago, something like that. So it's nothing actually new, but it's.
Yeah, I've seen this for Facebook.
Already. Yeah, it's on Facebook Messenger.
Yeah. So, I never liked it.
No, it's. Also, I use it when I have to do something else. I mean, when I'm watching videos or just reading something, and I don't want to lose the focus. I have just a bubble there, so I don't get notification up there.
Yeah.
And it's really, really nice. And it's really cool that it's now integrated.
So now it's like
OS.
But is it? App developers still have to make use of it to enable it?
That's a really good question, but I think
I can't imagine that it's on there by default for like Telegram.
I think you have to enable some options, but it's not so much work because it's integrated on the operating system.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, always with a notification. Now with one of the latest Android releases, we can send text directly from the notification. So you get a notification from WhatsApp, Telegram, and you can type, you can respond directly. And now we can also send images. So you just have to press a button, select image, and send it. And it's really nice. So you don't have open the app, select the image, and send it.
Okay, nice.
It's just some reward notification that is really, really better now than the previous.
I'm just sitting up with my iPhone that's not turning off every few seconds.
Yes. Okay, yeah, then now with the new phones that are coming out, there are a lot more problems for the developers. Like we have now phones that have the holes in the top left of the screen, or they can be
those punch holes from Samsung Galaxy S10.
Flap or flap?
Flap. Flip flap.
What's the name?
Like you have the Samsung Flip which goes like this.
Yes.
And then you have the Samsung Galaxy which goes like this. And you have smartphones now which go like this.
Yes. So there are a lot of stuff that is going on with displays and Android. With Android development tools, it's more easier now to check out which display is it and develop better apps for this type of UI because it changes a lot in this UI. So it's really nice that the developers have a chance to improve the UI now. And not only for the displays, but also for 5G. What's the right pronunciation? 5G. Okay. 5G. So they have improved some APIs where you can test the connectivity. You can test if it's an unlimited data connection. So if you can use as many megabyte you want. So if you're watching on Netflix and you have 5G, the Netflix app will check if you have unlimited data and can improve the quality because they can use more data. So it's improving also the quality of the video and stuff. So all the API with the new changes are improved, and that's something where Android is working all the time.
But that's really cool. I mean, there are so many proprietary solutions right now regarding the channel situation. I mean, display situation. That you have so many different displays currently. And I mean, this is one of the main problems of Android in general. You have so many screen resolutions.
Yes.
And now you also get flexibility. It's like, how can we make it work?
Yes, that's the huge problem when you're developing apps for Android because you can just make one UI that works. You have to check out small displays 21 display with ratio 21 to 9. Also,
yeah.
Actually,
there are
every phone.
Yeah, there are so many different.
Yes, with
ratios.
punch holes, the notch, the flip phones.
But how are they solving it? I mean, what are they giving the developers to make it easier to implement it? Or is it like, for example, Samsung has this punch hole and Android gives some ability to the developers to make use of this punch hole position, or what are they giving to the developers?
Yeah, so for the punch holes and the notch, it's more when you go full screen, because actually this position of the punch hole or the notch goes directly on the notification center. So it's not so much a problem for the developers, because the app doesn't go full screen. But if the app goes full screen like YouTube or Netflix, there are some options where you can make the screen a little bit lighter, so the punch doesn't impact on the view of what you are watching. So, but there are some options for the developers.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
yes, also there is a really cool stuff, because for developers it's really sometimes a problem to understand what happens in the apps. So sometimes app crashes, or the user closes the apps, or what happens when an app is closed. And there is some situation if you where the developers really have to know why the app was closed. Was closed because there was less memory, also not so much memory. The user closed the app, or there was a bug that closed the app. And now Android developed a new API that it's called simply App Exit Reason API or something like that.
Okay.
When you can see a lot of information when the app was closed, and that's really nice.
But that's just a developer.
Yeah, that's just for developers.
For debugging.
Yes, it's for debugging and have some information. I mean, there is a company where I work, and you have to do. It's called sieving, and you have just to make video interviews on demand. So you get a notification. Okay, this company wants me to do an interview. You click on the notification. You can see where the company is and stuff like that, and then you start the interview. And you just see the first question, and you have 30 seconds to prepare, and then 60 seconds to answer the question. And what happens? Sometimes the people close the app, and because they are not prepared for the answer, and then they write to the company saying, "Yeah, the app crashed, and I didn't have the chance to finish my interview." Okay?
I know.
And that's a problem for the company, because they don't know actually what happened. Was this a bug, or another problem, or the user closed the app? Okay.
No, I don't know that. Okay, fine.
So, and with this new API, it makes easier to understand what happened, because it's possible to do it on Android, but it's not so easy. You have to make some algorithms and smart stuff that you can guess what happened. And with this new API, it makes easier for the developers to understand what happened, and for the companies can understand more. And that's really nice.
Okay.
Yeah, then there are other stuff that more for the developers, so nothing so.
Neural networks.
Yeah,
Who needs that?
There is a new version of the neural network API, or they improved for screen recording, call screen recording, something like that. There are a lot of stuff that they made, but it's really more on the developer side, so for security and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
We really just started this whole live stream with just no introduction.
But it's good, so it's just
I mean, it's okay, it's just testing. It's like, our audience is how big? 3 people. Okay. Yeah, so screw the introduction. Okay, do we want to go on? Next? Or do we want to add anything to that?
No, not.
I think if I have any questions. When will this be released again?
We have a timeline here. So between June and Q3 is
Third quarter
yeah.
of the year.
Yes.
Okay.
So this month should be the beta release, release, and then it's the final release from June to undefined actually.
Okay. Okay. Then let's start with the next topic. So, weren't there 5 people just? Did they just leave all? I've seen 5.
Oh yeah, it wasn't showing.
Okay, never mind.
Okay.
The iPhone SE reviews are out, are in, are out. I don't know. And people are having mixed feelings about it because it's like the iPhone SE is here and it's a good price, but other people say
really
like,
good price.
Yeah, but you also can get like some phones from Oppo and other brands which are also like $400. But they have like a ton of features and a huge display and OLED and a huge resolution and more than 60 Hz. And then you have the iPhone SE, which is just an iPhone 8.
Yes.
On steroids.
But I mean, the really stuff that I like about this iPhone C is that, what's the word? C?
What?
iPhone C.
SE.
SE, okay.
C.
iPhone
right
SE.
after that comes the iPhone C Sharp.
Also, the really cool stuff about iPhone SE is that it's a really small, okay?
Yeah.
And there are not so many phones that are small. Also, all phones that came out are really, really big. And there's no market between 5.7 inches to 5 or 5.1.
But it has 4.7 in.
Yeah, I mean, the iPhone C has 4.7, right?
I think something about
that. And there is no other phone on this.
In this range, in this size.
Yes, in this range of these sides. And for the price, you get all the environment with Apple. Yeah. The ecosystem of Apple, also the OS, and it's as a phone with the latest chipset as of the
A13,
A38s are really good.
Yeah, but I even heard it's now so fast and so good that if you're playing something that is somewhat demanding, it drains the battery so quick because the A13 is just so powerful.
Yeah, it's really powerful. And you get it with $500. So
$400.
400?
It's 460 francs.
Okay,
here, and like 480 euros, something like this.
I mean,
it's really cheap. If you want to go into the Apple environment and you want a really powerful smartphone that will last for at least 4 years, I bet it will at least be there for 4 years.
Yeah. So I had an iPhone 6 some years last year, and the iPhone 6 is old, but I've had no problems. So the Apple running.
You've been corrected.
Okay, thanks, Emma. So it's really the cool stuff about Apple phones is that they last long. As it's not a phone that the next year you have to throw away. Yeah. You can have an iPhone for 4 years, 5 years without any problems. So yes, you will be very happy with a phone like that.
No, it's $399, he's saying. Yes, you're right. I mean, this is the same for the newest iPad mini. The iPad mini 5, which has been released 1.5 years ago or last year, I don't know. It has the A12 chip in it, which is also pretty fast. I had the iPad mini for half a year. At some point it was too mini for me. But it's the same market. If you want a really small tablet, there is no competition. No. Just look it up. Yes. There are some Androids and some similar tablets. There is no competition. No. And the same with this new iPhone SE right now. You have a really powerful chip there. Yes. And I was really thinking like, should I get it just because it's so small and so fast? But I have an iPhone 10 right now, and I think I lose those features. You have no OLED screen. You have no 2 cameras. The front camera has only 7 megapixels.
Yeah, I don't remember now.
But also the backside,
yes.
the backside camera, it's
Basic.
very average. It's very basic,
Yes.
and it has Touch ID. It has a really low resolution display. It's like 13 something by 7 something. So it's really low resolution. I mean, you don't really see it. It's the Retina, but you have so many caveats with it. You know.
Also, I think this phone is the perfect phone for some businessmen that they just want to use the phone for calling, send messages, and have a phone that is really, really real.
I know what you mean. I bought the iPhone 8 for my mother in 2 years ago, 2018, and she still uses it, and it has no issues at all. It's running perfect. It's really running perfect. It has the A11. I already told you how fast the A11 is, and it's still running just fine. And for those kind of people, that's an iPhone that will last for at least 4 to 6 years. I mean, I don't know how demanding the next iOS versions will be, but it's a real powerful chip. I mean, the A13, it's more powerful than most of your computers. I mean, you have a Surface laptop. It's probably better than that.
Yeah, so I have just an i5, so it's not so powerful.
It's a dual core or quad core?
It's should be the quad core because it's the
okay, if it's a quad core, then it might be better, but so, you know what I mean.
No, it's a chipset that is really powerful, and you can do almost anything with that.
Just want to reload.
Okay.
Yes.
And you won't have any problem with the new iOS updates because with this chipset that will last long, as I mean.
Definitely.
So it's really good.
About those mixed feelings. Some are saying it's the perfect phone. Some are saying it has a good price, but as I said, there are other phones like Oppo. If you don't really want an iPhone, if you just look at the features, it has. I mean, who was it? Like MKBHD or Linus Tech Tips? They said usually those low cost phones that we were talking about, like Oppo and those cheap brands, I don't know them.
Oppo, Redmi.
They have like one huge killer feature usually. It's the display. It's the refresh rate of the display. Or it's the camera with 108 megapixels. You always have a killer feature. Now there's the iPhone SE. Now tell me it's killer feature.
Yeah, I mean the killer feature.
And this is funny because the killer feature of the iPhone SE is that it's an iPhone.
Yes.
And that's so Apple.
That's right. That's the killer feature. You have Apple. You have the iOS ecosystem with $400. Also, it's really cheap.
For that, it's really cheap. Yeah, so that's why people have like mixed feelings because some don't care about the ecosystem or that it's an iPhone, and then it's like a really featureless phone.
Yes, as I mean, it's not the perfect phone for everyone. As I wouldn't buy it for my phone because how we talked about before, there are very many features that they are not on today's iPhone, but it's the perfect phone for moms, dads, businessmen that need just to make calls, see some email,
make some good photos.
Yes, also basic stuff. That's perfect because it works well. So for a lot of people, it is really the perfect phone. So me that I'm more a nerd that I like to work on Android, do my stuff on Android, and don't buy Apple for this. But as I mean, it's a great phone. I didn't expect that Apple will make an iPhone with such low price.
Yeah, I didn't expect it either. But also, it's cheap in the USA. Like here, you have higher taxes.
And that's. But it's still cheap.
It's still cheap. Yeah. I mean, you can also buy an iPhone 11 Pro for like $1,300. That's no problem. One more thing, actually, what I think is one of the coolest features of the iPhone SE is the 4K 60 video capability of the camera. I mean, Apple has a very good optical and software image stabilization in their videos.
Okay.
And when you're recording like 4K 60, even with my iPhone, it's already really good. And I can imagine it probably has the same sensor as my iPhone 10.
Okay.
Like the standard angle, you know. And that's really good. Like the 4K 60 videos of the iPhones are really well. And I like it because it has this feature.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, so that's what I want to add. Okay, let's look up for the next topic. The Raspberry Pi has a new high quality camera.
I will show you the PDF that we found.
Oh yeah, show me that. Also, I mean, should we like do the Telegram URL here so people can like join?
Oh yes, here or when you go on Twitch.
Just stay on hold.
Yeah, also, you know that that's more a test.
Yeah, I know.
So,
and they know probably as well.
I was talking.
Sorry. Also, we have to take care of the comments as well, which there are none.
Yeah.
Nice.
There was one that we ignored before, so it was.
Yeah, but why are there no comments anymore? No.
No.
I mean, I reloaded. Why did the comment?
When you reload, you lose the comments.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What
so
about?
we shouldn't reload so much.
No. Okay, so never mind about this joining link.
Yeah, we can put it on the comments actually.
Oh, yeah, right. That's actually good. So
I can find. Hey, okay.
Oh, you want to send it me or and show it?
No, I want to download it. I don't find it. Here, free PDF. Okay, here.
But if I post it into the comments and people come in, they won't see the link because they just arrived there. Or how?
Yeah, you have to mute you. You have to mute. Okay.
No.
Yeah, but I think the people that are watching the.
I want to make it like a sticky, you know? Can I make it sticky?
I just sent it. Okay. Yes. And now you see.
And now I can not make it sticky. Okay. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah.
I was just testing. So, the Raspberry Pi camera guide.
Yeah, so there is a new camera module for the Raspberry Pi. It's the called Camera High Quality module.
Keep talking.
Yeah. And it's really cool because now it's not just a camera that is built in with the module. It's a lens adapter, a CS lens.
C and CS with an adapter.
Built in the module. And then you can attach the actual camera. So this means you can buy this module with the camera that it's selling Raspberry Pi, the foundation, or you can also buy a whole other camera that has this adapter. So you can really make weird or great stuff. I mean, if you see, there is also a picture here that I can show.
Did you send it me?
No.
Like for showing?
I will send it to Telegram.
Please hold.
Oh.
Nice. You sent it in the group, right? Like the file.
Really? Oh fuck.
Who's Euber?
Wait, delete message, delete. Okay, I can send you this link here. Yeah, well, you don't have a picture on Telegram, so sometimes it's hard to.
I thought you sent it to the group. Send it to the group. That's fine.
Okay.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay.
It's not a group actually. It's a channel. Yeah, because there are two different.
Yeah.
stuff
Okay.
on
Show your
Telegram.
stuff. Here.
Yeah. So I mean, it should be here.
What did you want to show?
There is a picture. I hope it's on this PDF.
What can we see on the picture?
Oh no, it's not here.
Nice.
Oh wait, maybe yes. Yeah, but we'll leave
Keep
it.
scrolling. It's fine. We have nothing else to do today. Also, if
Yeah,
you
okay.
have questions or
See-
feedback, feel free to comment, please.
So
We need feedback. Okay. Oh, you mean how it's detached and attached?
yes, as that's
Attached and then
another time
detached.
the word to see. See, so you have. Okay, here is the. Yes.
Can you
Here.
see? So you have like different mounts
Yes. Also, see, you don't
and a
have.
dust cap.
That's what's built in with the.
Yeah,
camera.
it's like on the sensor directly.
Yes. So you don't have a camera built on.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's you have.
Unlike
just
the old Raspberry Pi
Yes.
camera, which was like an all-in module, but the camera itself, the lens itself was like really low quality, and
Yes.
the hole was like 1 millimeter.
Yes, it was just to take some picture, low quality picture, and sing low quality.
Yeah.
It worked for some stuff, like for security, or if you want just to record what's happening onto your house.
Yeah, but if you wanted to make like a somewhat real camera,
No, it was not.
it was. I mean, the sensor was not that bad. It was a Sony sensor, as far as I can remember. This one is a Sony sensor as well.
Yeah.
Which is nice. But this one, of course, it's much better. I think it's bigger sensor.
Yeah,
as well.
it's like something like that.
No, the sensor is mini.
What do you mean?
This
ah,
sensor.
okay, yeah,
Like where the light is falling. on.
yeah, that, okay, yes.
That's not. I think it's like this.
Yeah, it's a little bit complicated.
No, but
to
my
show.
camera has it like this, so you
Yeah.
can see the difference. But yeah, it's really cool that you can like attach a real lens to it. You know.
Yes.
But what I also seen, like the lenses that you can, they are quite analog. Like you have no autofocus or anything. It's completely manual as far as I can see.
Yeah, here it's.
You can see like you have
Yes.
the near and far.
Yes.
This is no zoom lens. This is the 60mm C-mount lens. It has a narrow angle. Yeah, it's zooming a little bit more, but it's a fixed focus camera.
Yes.
So you have to do the focusing as well. So it's also not like a camera, like you just press the button. You have also to focus and then.
Yes, as it's more about you want to record one scene and you made it perfect for this scene. I mean,
Like you can make a security camera and make it 4K.
yeah, but if you want to make a security camera, you know what the camera is watching, what the camera is recording. So you know what is. I mean, the focus is the door. Okay, who comes in this door? So you make the focus perfect for this door. You don't need actually autofocus.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. But there is actually a really cool API for the camera.
Okay.
So you can, there is already a program on Raspberry Pi that you can use as on Raspberry. What's called the distro? Linux distro?
The current one.
Raspberry, something like that.
Yeah, it's Raspbian, but
Raspbian because it's based on.
I don't
Debian.
know the version right now.
Yeah, and so you can take pictures or so check
You can
previews.
take pictures with
Yeah,
a
but-
camera.
Yeah, just on the command line. So yeah, you can do really.
But this is already old. This command. I mean, I've known this one for years now.
Yeah, because it's the same. I mean, it's the module. It's just a new module. But
I need to put down the notification for Facebook.
I mean, it's the.
Continue.
It's always a module, so the API is the same, but it's an improved module, so are the same commands. It's really better. So
yeah, I mean, it's really easy to implement it in existing software.
Yes. So you
like if you already have like your Python script for some surveillance.
Yes, you can.
Then you can just connect it and rerun your code.
Yes, you can just change the module without. Yeah. Also, I don't know if there are problems because it's really a new update as it came out a few days ago. So there are not still many reviews about this new camera module, but the principle is that you can just change the module without any problems because it's.
I would really be interested how good the video quality would be.
Yeah, I didn't find any video where they talk about the quality, but it should be quite good because you can record, also take pictures, record on 4K 60 FPS or Full HD 240 FPS, I think.
Really? Wow.
It was huge.
That's really good.
So it's a really good camera that you can play with.
I would really like to read the maximum that you can actually do with the, I don't know, the cable that is going to the Raspberry Pi. I don't know if it really can support the high bandwidth like 4K 60.
Yeah, that's another.
I mean, you need at least 50 megabits per second to make it somewhat usable.
But I mean, the camera can do it, so you have.
The camera can do it, but not the cable.
But maybe there are some workarounds with the cables that you can do. And the cool stuff, it allows you also to have live how do they call it?
Live effects.
Live effects. So you can change effects. If you scroll down, you can see there are some images where you see.
132 pages.
Wait, can I check?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you? Okay, no. Okay, see, we can make some effects.
I always wanted to have that.
Yeah, that is the only image about live effects that it is. But yeah, you see here there are really different effects and you can do. So there is no negative, Solaris, post. Yeah, okay, can you read that? Sketch.
Can it record videos in HDR? Do you know that? I mean, photo in HDR is something different than video.
That's a good question.
Because with video, you take like 2 pictures or 2 frames or 3 frames at the same time and overlap them, you know? Video HDR, the new iPhones can do that. This is really nice.
Yeah, I don't think it's able to do this.
Okay, never mind, but still. It's a really great camera. Okay.
And there is also in this documentation. Like?
Oh, never mind. Keep talking.
Okay. And this documentation, what was a little bit funny, is that they made like a little game with Minecraft. No, not a game, but there is on Linux. Not this Python, but in Linux. There is this Minecraft API where you can do stuff with Minecraft, and the idea was just to make a photo booth in Minecraft. So when you go inside in this stuff, it will trigger a script that will call the camera and make a photo. So yeah, it's stupid, but it's show what you can do with this Raspberry Pi. So you can do a lot of things with stuff. Integrated with Minecraft somehow. So yeah.
Yeah, tell me when you have some more useful cases.
I said it was just
like how can we make triggering the camera to make a photo more complex? Let's make a Minecraft.
Yeah, you can use some sensor to see if someone came into the door.
I mean, this is way more interesting.
Yeah,
this is here. I'm showing right now. It's like when the postman is coming and like
Yes.
the
Or
letters.
the neighbors are cleaning.
And you can stalk them instantly.
Yes, also, I mean, because the camera is quite small, so you can put it maybe on. I don't know. I have to check this, but
yeah.
Somehow
the last version was small. This is not small anymore.
Yeah, it's not so big. I mean, it's you can make it that it sees through the door somehow.
Yeah.
And you can put it on a screen, and you just see who on the other side of the door is. And then cool stuff, you can also integrate a sensor. I don't know if it's already integrated with the camera, but the idea is you have a sensor, and when someone is in front of the door, the display activates and starts recording. You can make it that it starts recording. So if you are not at house, you can just see who was there and record a small video of that.
Also, for all the people who are too lazy for that, there's the Ring doorbell doing all this. So if you want this, buy the Ring doorbell. If you want to tinker around, get the Raspberry Pi with the camera.
Yeah, but I mean, there is not a Ring doorbell that it's on when you are in the building.
You mean in Minecraft?
No, not Minecraft. I mean, there is a camera outside, okay, video, how it's called. Okay, they record and stuff, and there is this fancy one that if someone is ringing, what's that?
Ringing,
yeah. Ringing, right.
Like Ring doorbell, ringing.
Yeah. It calls you or sends you a message and stuff like that. But there is not actually something that if someone came in front of your door, okay. So it just
where the Ring camera can do that, Ring doorbell.
Yeah, but you don't have in front of your door here.
No.
You have outside.
Yeah.
I'm talking about hearing.
Yeah, but there is actually a Ring doorbell solution which you can use for your punch hole in your door.
Ah, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't understand that.
Just going off script here right now. Ring.
But are they open? Can you do stuff like if someone is coming, you send me a message on Telegram?
Yes. I don't know. Yes, okay. If you want to use Telegram, then yeah.
I mean, the cool stuff is if you do it with Raspberry Pi, you can do whatever you want. I mean, you can get a message on Telegram with a link, and when if you open the link, it's a streaming of that, and you're seeing live.
That's
and you can also put a microphone in there, and then I mean, you can do whatever you want. It's really
also cool. Here, this is what I'm talking about. The peephole cam. It's in English. It looks like this. Yeah, because your door, it goes through your door.
Yeah, but the other people sees the.
Yeah, of course, they have to ring also there, like on the door.
Oh, okay, wow.
It looks really funny, but that's what I was meaning.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, never mind. Okay. What else do we have?
How much time was it? Oh, we have some comments.
We have comments?
I think.
Perfect feature doesn't exist.
Yeah, it's like
short term.
Don't you know that was like, I mean, you have an image of something, and under is always this perfect stuff doesn't exist. While you see the image, oh, this is the perfect stuff. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Where is my document? Did you have another topic as well, or was this?
No, that's the Mavic Air.
Okay.
That's our last topic now.
Text. So the Mavic Air 2 is out with better picture and video quality to a somewhat good price. I mean, what's a good price? Yeah.
Also, we have to tell at first what this is. When you told me the first time about the Mavic Air 2, I didn't know what this is. Air 2. Two, right?
Two.
Two.
Fuck. Pikachu.
Yeah, that's the Italian school
Two?
English.
Really?
Yeah, okay.
No.
It's a drone actually. It's a really small drone, but pretty fancy, and it's
from DJI, of course.
Yes, it's how it's a medium.
It's quite small. It's like medium
No,
sized.
no, I mean it's the quality. I said it's not the top of the top. It's
it's for $800. It has a good quality. I mean, it can record 4K.
Yes.
Yeah, it has a ton of features, so it's okay.
And the build quality is really good. So do you have some
build quality or
build?
Image?
What? Build quality.
Like if you build, like compile. Oh, you mean it in German? Oh.
No,
image quality.
What image? Build. No. Yeah, but English is really not so. I don't have a really good pronunciation of.
Yeah, but that's fine. That's fine. That's why I'm making fun of you.
Build quality. I mean this.
Oh, you mean that build quality?
Yeah.
Oh, seriously? I thought you were like mixing build and quality together.
No.
Okay, I'm sorry for that. Yeah, the build quality is really fine.
Yeah, so
because you pronounce it like build.
Yeah.
Like build, like build. Okay, continue. Sorry.
Yeah. Can we show the images of?
Can we show images? Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Let me just look it up.
Oh, I have a lot of messages.
Mavic Air 2. So you're getting like live feedback?
Yeah, it's feedback that they're making fun of my English.
Like chew? It looks like all the other drones. I mean, if for someone who has never seen it, here's a picture of it. That's a drone.
Okay, yes, that's
the drone.
Yes.
Damn it. Let me just show you a comparison. Like size comparison. Maybe you can continue talking about it.
Yes, and there are also you okay. What can I also there are 3 modes that you can use. There is the sport, normal mode, and how's called the other one? For making really
time
cool.
lapse?
No. Also. There is a really cool software that I've made for this drone. So you can set up a drone that is following you. So you can. There are some videos that you can check out. You are running and the drone is following you because
autonomously.
Yes.
Okay. Because
you can set what is the subject that I have to follow, and then the drone is, because they have sensors. The drone is just following you. So you can make alone, just you alone with the drone, cool videos like where you are running the forest and the drone is recording behind you.
Yeah.
Or you can do like they are spinning around you and they make some go faster and or slower. And you can make it that it's following a car, so you can see.
Here I show it right now. It makes like you have like auto modes. Like you can tell it to fly away. Yes. So you can just wave at the camera and say goodbye, like those people are doing right there.
Yes, and you can also do the cool stuff. You say, okay, I want to go fast for 1 second and then really slow. So it sees, it goes up and then really slow, and then cool effects that you can do with this drone. And the quality image is really good. And so the output, that what you get, it's very nice.
Is it 4K 60?
Yeah, it's 4K 60.
I mean, this is really impressive. I have seen some example videos at The Verge, TheVerge.com. It's really impressive. I mean, it's for an $800 drone, you really get a ton of features.
Yes. The only problem that I saw is that it has sensor on the back, on the top, in front and behind, but not on the how it's called. Can you show a picture? On the arms of the drone.
Ah, yeah.
There are not. So it can happen if the it can
Oh, you mean like on the side? Or...
on the side. Yeah, see here it doesn't have sensors here. Okay.
Oh, it doesn't have.
No.
Okay.
It just have sensor on the top and the. I don't know.
But it has front as well. At the
yeah,
front
in front it has.
Yeah.
At the back also, but not on the arms.
Yeah.
So it cannot recognize if it's too many, too close to
an object.
something, to an object. And in some occasion it could be a problem. But otherwise than that, it's a really good drone where you can make really funny or cool videos alone or just with 2 people, because you can program the app to help you. But yeah, it's for the price.
What do you mean with alone?
Alone.
Alone, no.
Alone or with a friend.
I mean, yeah. I mean, the most impressive features for me are like that you have a 1080p feed of up to 10 kilometers, and as you said, 6 kilometers in Europe.
Yes,
because
it's
of the
just
frequencies.
Of the frequencies, just 6 kilometers.
But 1080p, you know, over 6 kilometers.
It's huge.
It's like it would be so cool if you can transport stuff with it, because you can like, oh, I just go grocery shopping. Can you please open the window?
Yeah, but it's cool. But in Italy there are some problems. So
in Italy,
you have some restrictions. Thank you.
Welcome.
So I mean, you can just use the drone on site. I mean, if you see the drone, it's okay. If you don't see the drone, it's illegal. Okay, you have always to see the drone.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
Because and other problems are that if the drone is the weight of the drone is higher than 250 grams, you have to need
a license or something.
A license, okay.
What weight does it have?
500 something. So for this drone you have to get a license. But it's not so. Also, it's quite cheap in Italy. You have to pay €6 for a paper. Yeah, €6 for a paper, and then you have to take a test. That's 31.
You have to take a test.
Yeah, you have to take a test. It's just not a license on paper. You have to do a test to get the license. It's like you get a license for a car or something like that. So you have to need this license.
That's cool.
So
like with the parkour and everything?
I don't know, but you just have to demonstrate that you can use it, and then you cannot do damage on other people and stuff like that. And this drone also have I don't remember the name, but it can talk with airplanes or helicopters, so they can communicate. So because but I think it's not active right now in Europe. I don't remember quite well.
Why should you do that?
So not that you can talk with chat with
I'm coming, take care.
No, just it sends information that there is a drone. So because it's important that because it can go really high, so the airplanes can know, okay, there is a drone here. It's important stuff. But there are some changes. Also in Europe, they're making some changes in the law for the drones. So on July it will change a bit. So they may have to do some updates on the software, or how you have to plug in some stuff in the drone. That it's done illegal to use it because it's.
But I mean, it's still cool. I mean, for example, the 10-kilometer range. I mean, if you're at the sea and you just want to make like a shot.
Yeah.
If it's 1 kilometer from you, it doesn't care. You know, it's like you will still have very good connection over one or
it's
more
impressive.
kilometers. It's impressive. You can make so cool shots with it.
Yes.
And also, it flies. I mean. In the technical specifications, they said with no wind, but it's 34 minutes. 34.
Okay.
Minutes of flight time. I think this is really impressive because you.
I mean, but if you
have like 2 or 3 battery packs, you can make like 1.5 hours of sessions just flying around.
Yeah, but I mean, wait, I have just a question now. The maximum flight time is 34 minutes, okay?
With no wind.
Yes, with no wind.
Yeah.
But you cannot do it if you want to go 10 kilometers away. You don't have the time to go 10 kilometers away to go back.
Yeah, I know what you mean. That's why I think 10 kilometers is like, yeah. But how fast can it go?
Oh man, it was like...
But even then, if you're going that fast, then you won't get your 34 minutes. If you just...
I mean, it was like 50 kilometers per hour.
Yeah, something like this.
A bit lower, so it was 43 or 44.
Right.
But it's around 50, so yeah.
Well, I didn't say anything.
Okay, what should be like?
I was just watching you.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, make decent. Hour time flight distance 18. Yeah, the maximum flight distance is 18.5 kilometers. So if you get 10 kilometers away, you won't come back.
It will fall apart somewhere. Or you can just make a delivery system. So
here you see 19 meters per second. How many kilometers is that?
I don't know.
3.6. 19 by 3.6. That's something like 70, 80 kilometers per hour.
No, it's really fast.
It's really fast, yeah.
Wait, I can check out.
We see it here.
So how many meters per second?
In sports mode, it's 19. 19, not 90. It's almost 70. I told you.
Okay, so you can make it with 10 kilometers go.
Yeah, you will make one way, but you won't come back.
No, you can't come back.
But that's so stupid.
Imagine
you're 9 kilometers or 10 kilometers away. I mean, at some point they will probably tell you, hey, I reach a point. If I go further, I won't come back. You know?
Yeah. No, you can, yeah, it's mean.
I mean, the software is probably very good to keep that in mind. You know, like the coming home feature.
I mean, wait. If you go, let's say he goes 60 kilometers per hour, it means you can make 30 kilometers in a half hour. So you can make it in 10 kilometers.
Yes, but the problem is in sports mode. Your battery won't.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's true.
It won't make it that long.
Yeah.
That's why they are talking about maximum flight distance. Yeah. I guess. I have no experience with the drone.
Yeah.
But still, it's a really cool drone. I would really like to test it.
Yeah,
I don't know how good it can shoot 8K hyperlapse, so something like time lapse. 8K time lapse.
But it's not so perfect. You said.
Yeah, it's like you still. They said at The Verge that you still need like post optical stabilization.
Yep.
Or software stabilization, because it's quite shaky.
But I mean, 8K. It's just.
Why do you need 8K?
No, I mean you don't.
It's like. I mean, yeah, we can do it. So.
Yeah, but.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's all for this.
Yeah. Also, we are in live for almost 1 hour, so it's.
Yeah. It's time to go.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, thanks for watching. We would really like some feedback.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
Because it was the first time, so we have a lot to improve.
Yeah.
And
I mean, for now, this was just a test.
Yeah. We told just
how it goes, how the audio quality is, how good the video quality is, how good the streaming is. We still have to do a lot more about this overlay. I mean, right now we just have like a text overlay
and DIGITLZ
and the DIGITLZ logo, yeah, and that's it. Yeah, we of course still have to improve.
Yeah.
Please, if you have some feedback, try to reach us somehow. Tell us something. Until then, I mean, we will be here next Saturday at the same time. Mm-hmm. We will communicate this in our channel. And join our Telegram group if you'd like. Yeah. You will find the link somewhere in the description. And until then, thank you for watching, and we'll see us next week.
Yep.
Okay. Bye.
Okay.